Roman Reigns has gone missing over the last few weeks, and it's something that fans have noticed, so we'll see what's going on there. We'll also see the big news of Liv Morgan landing her first official movie role, latest on Sasha and Naomi, and much more. Let's start things off with this big announcement for Liv Morgan's career outside of WWE. Deadline was first to break the news about Liv Morgan's big movie debut. They had this to say regarding the announcement of Liv Morgan's role in the film. Quote, WWE superstar Liv Morgan will make her first film debut in Yale Entertainment's darkly comedy thriller, The Kill Room. She joins an ensemble that also includes Uma Thurman, Samuel L. Jackson, Joe Manganiello, Debbie Mazar, Larry Pine, Dree Hemingway, and Leah McSweeney as previously announced. The film centers on hitman Reggie, his boss Jackson, an art dealer Thurman, and their money laundering scheme that accidentally turns into the hitman into an overnight avant-garde sensation, forcing the dealer to play the art world against the underworld. Morgan will play an art purist who bemoans the vapidness of art dealers. End quote. So, no matter the size of the character and the role in the film, this is still massive news for Liv Morgan, especially if her movie character interacts with someone like Samuel L. Jackson, who's in the cast. It doesn't get much bigger than working with someone of that legendary status. So it's a big deal. If Liv crushes her role, like everyone expects her to do, it just puts her on the map for more and more future opportunities that are out there. Liv Morgan has been very vocal over the years about her desire to have a small role in a horror project, and it looks like that dream has finally become a reality for her. As far as a WWE update for Liv Morgan, she's still being highly featured on Raw. She's currently trying to fight off the Judgment Day alongside AJ Styles and Finn Balor, but who knows what twists and turns that story may take along the way. But that's the latest on Liv Morgan. As far as the latest with Sasha Banks and Naomi, the both of them appear to be slowly coming to social media. Several pictures and videos of Sasha Banks from a concert from a few weeks ago have been posted online, and Naomi has recently broke her silence following the walkout for the very first time as well. Naomi took to Instagram to post some pictures and videos of her spending time with Jimmy Uso and the family at the beach. So she posted all those great moments with the family and received a lot of support from the fans on those posts. Bianca Belair was recently being interviewed by Sports Illustrated, and strangely enough, the topic of Sasha Banks and Naomi's walkout came up. It was pretty weird for the interview to even bring up that situation. It puts Bianca Belair in a weird position because obviously she can't talk about it. So Bianca Belair had this to say when asked about Sasha Banks and Naomi's walkout, quote, "I've shared some amazing moments with them both, and I'd rather not speak on it. That's their story to share, and they should be the first ones to speak on it." End quote. So yeah, not much of anything to really pull from there from Bianca Belair. She gave the right answer, and that's all she can really say for the time being. Like we've been talking about for a few weeks now, Bianca was lightly involved with the entire situation, because WWE wanted to have Naomi versus Bianca Belair for the title at Hell in a Cell, which Sasha Banks and Naomi were strongly against and refused. They did not refuse the plans because of Bianca Belair or anything about her. Sasha and Naomi just wanted to defend the women's tag titles at Hell in a Cell instead, and that's what led to the walkout. But like Bianca Belair said, the three of them are close friends and shared so many great moments together. Sasha, Naomi, and Bianca were even taking pictures together backstage at WrestleMania 38 with all three of their titles. So there was no tension there amongst the three of them. The only issue for Sasha and Naomi was the fact that they were well on their way of not defending their tag team titles at 2 straight premium live events, and that was a bad sign for the future of their title reign. But that's the latest on Sasha Banks and Naomi for now. If you notice that SmackDown and Raw feels a little bit off as of late, it's because Roman Reigns has been missing for several weeks now. Raw and SmackDown both had to deal with the situation of having no world champion and no world title program on their shows. Raw is still finding a way to manage. They have Cody Rhodes, and they have a bigger roster, so they're finding a way to get by even without a world title on the show. It's SmackDown that appears to be taking a bigger hit and having a tougher time trying to fill that void of Roman Reigns not being on the show. Remember that SmackDown has fully revolved around Roman Reigns since summer 2020. So going on 2 years of SmackDown being Roman Reigns' show, he would open SmackDown a majority of the time and even be involved in SmackDown's main event segment from time to time as well. Roman used to miss his show every here and there, and his character would always come back and make a comment on how SmackDown just falls apart whenever he's not on the show, and that comment is very true. Roman's storyline and feuds were always the focus of SmackDown, and that's been the case from 2020 up until a few weeks ago. Roman just mysteriously stopped appearing on WWE television a few weeks ago and hasn't been seen since. There was no storyline reason given for Roman's absence quite yet. Maybe they'll drop a line about where he was at once he returns, but as of this very moment, there's no storyline reason to why he's gone. Another thing fans have joked around about and brought up is WWE's title rule that they mention from time to time, but in reality, everyone knows it doesn't exist and doesn't get enforced. And that's of course the rule that the champion in WWE must defend their title every 30 days. That's apparently a rule that sort of comes and goes in WWE. Everyone knows that there's a lot of titles in WWE that goes well over 30 days without being defended. And now, the WWE World title has unfortunately joined that club. Roman's last title defense was at WrestleMania 38 itself, well over 60 days since Roman's last title defense, and he hasn't really started a title feud ever since. They teased something with Nakamura, Drew McIntyre, RK Bro, but Roman never defended his title against any of those individuals over the last 60 days. A lot of fans aren't blaming Roman Reigns or upset with him at all. He's been carrying WWE shows and working a full schedule since he returned in 2020. So fans feel like he's definitely earned a nice rest and break away from the road for a bit. And that's very true, but his absence is still strongly felt, especially on SmackDown. A lot of fans are saying that SmackDown feels so different right now without Roman Reigns, Sasha Banks, and Naomi. Reports also claim that there's uncertainty around Roman Reigns' next title defense. Drew McIntyre has already teased the idea of facing Roman Reigns at WWE Clash at the Castle. They even teased that on SmackDown, so that's a good sign we'll see that match in September, in what could be one of Roman's toughest title defenses to date. But as far as Money in the Bank and SummerSlam goes, there's still a chance that Roman may not be at Money in the Bank as well, and his SummerSlam opponent is still unknown. The only names that seem like a possibility to face Roman at SummerSlam is either Randy Orton or Riddle. One of those two makes the most sense, but nothing is reportedly planned quite yet. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.